be with him?
Mom?
I need to talk to your brother.
What if I say no?
And it all goes away.
You don't know Emmett. He gets real possessive when it comes to me.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love the Shy, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today we're going to be talking about the Shy Season 5, Episode 2. This is my quick thoughts, early impressions of the latest episode of the Shy. Now, yes, they released the episode early once again this week. Now, I don't know if they're going to continue to do this, releasing the episodes on Fridays. I told you guys last week I thought they was going to release this episode on a Sunday, which they will. It will air on Sunday, but on the app or whatever streaming services that you may have, the episode should be up. Now, in the past, they've done this, release the episode early on a Friday, but usually that was like the season premiere, and then after that, the whole schedule went back to normal. But as of right now, we got 2 back-to-back episodes early on a Friday, so if you have not seen it, go ahead and watch it. Let me know how you like the episode. But for the people that did watch the episode, you guys let me know down below exactly how you felt about this latest episode. And man, your boy D. Ray Davis has entered the Shy universe. From Snowfall to the Shy. The crazy thing is D. Ray is actually from Chicago. So once again, they do a great job in making sure that they put people that's from Chicago in this show. And in the show, I guess his name is Marshawn, and he's giving out some advice as far as being celibate, being a better person, a better male version of yourself. And Emmett is trying to, take advice from this dude or whatever. So we're going to see what Emmett is going to do as far as taking D-Ray's advice in this show. But Emmett feels like he needs to change some things because it's not going the best way for him with this whole relationship with Tiffany, his life. He just feels like he needs to do exactly what, D-Ray's character, Master Marshawn, is telling him to do. So what do y'all think about that? I guess your boy Emmett, he said he ready. He said he's going to, be celibate or whatever for 40 days or something like that. But y'all know Emmett. I don't know how long that's going to last or whatever. But besides that, my quick thoughts, early impressions on Emmett, this whole storyline between him and Tiffany, and of course Keisha, she's in there as well. Emmett, he was going through it, y'all. Y'all saw the episode, man. He was going through it once again. He had all his boys with him. He was struggling, trying to, take care of them. And he needed some help. Plain and simple. Emmett felt like he needed some help. Tiffany was like, look, this is what you get, for going out there, having all this unprotected sex, doing what you do. This is the life. But Emmett is like, man, you crazy. You know what I'm saying? You can sit up here and help me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to do everything by myself. So they're going to continue to have those issues. We know that Emmett forgot to go and pick up EJ. So EJ got sent to school or whatever. I believe it was like his first day at a new school. And Emmett was supposed to go pick him up. Emmett was late. And Rob, your boy Rob, picked him up, and Emmett was pissed off. He did not like that at all. So, of course, you already know how Emmett is. Emmett was on one. He was pissed off at Tiffany for putting Rob on the list. I mean, this whole storyline is crazy. Now, I will say one thing. My quick thoughts, early impressions on your boy Rob. Rob, for real, is cool. And Rob, he ain't on them games, for real. Rob was like, look, I ain't really trying to be, having you going out messing around with all these different dudes. Rob really just wants to be with Tiffany. He doesn't want her going out doing what she's been doing in the past. But in this episode, it seems like Tiffany still does not want to be tied down. She wants to be living up in there with Rob, right? But she still wants to do her own thing. That's what it seemed like. Rob was pretty much telling her, like, look, he ain't trying to be on all these games. He doesn't agree with, her going out having, these open relationships. He ain't cool with any of that. And he pretty much told Tiffany that she has a decision to make. Is whether you're going to be with him in a relationship, one-on-one, no other people, not getting clapped up in these streets. So Rob is just pretty much telling us that he is trying to take this whole relationship with Tiffany serious. He told Tiffany, like, look, I understand why Emmett will be mad because he doesn't agree with the whole open, marriage thing that she had going on with Emmett. And that is not something that he is trying to do if they do get together. So we're going to see what Tiffany's going to do. Y'all let me know. Based on what I saw in this episode, If I'm Rob, I'm not staying with Tiffany. That's just me. I am sorry. I'm not even giving her a decision to make, especially after those conversations. She let me know everything I needed to know in those conversations that they had in episode 2. But Rob is, willing to give Tiffany that time to think about it. He said he's not going to force her to do this or whatever. So Tiffany most likely is going to choose Rob and try to, fix this whole relationship. The only reason that I do know this is because of the season description, and it pretty much states that Tiffany and Rob's relationship is going to be, taken a little bit more serious. So we're going to see how that works. But I just don't know, man. Tiffany seems like she wants to be out there for the streets. So what y'all think about that? At the same time, we had Keisha in the episode pretty much telling Tiffany to cut Emmett some slack or whatever. She's pretty much trying to take up for him a little bit. But you can tell that chemistry that I've been talking about is in the air. And if you watch the episode 3 trailer, once again, you're seeing a pattern. Keisha and Emmett, I'm telling you right now, they're going to hook up this season. They're going to hook up. They're building up this whole storyline. They're building up the friendship between Tiff and Keisha even more. And once your girl Tiffany sees that Emmett is messing around with Keisha, that's going to be a huge problem. I believe in the episode 3 trailer, your girl Keisha even asked her, like, look, how you going to feel if you see Emmett with another girl? So everything is cool right now because she's kicking it with Rob or whatever. She's living a good old life. But what's going to happen when Emmett starts to mess around with other females? How will Tiff respond to that? We see what your boy Emmett is doing. He tripping out, right? What's going to happen once Emmett starts to do some of the things that, Tiffany is doing? We just talking about as far as being with someone else. It's going to be a different story, in my opinion, especially seeing that eventually it's going to be him and Keisha hooking up. That is something that I cannot wait to see. Now, my quick thoughts, early impressions on Douda and, of course, Q. We find out more details on why Q is back. He is talking about he doesn't like how everything has changed with the police and everything like that. He would rather have things go back the way it used to be. So, of course, Tracy, she ain't feeling it at all. Hell, Douda, he ain't even feeling it. But it seems like Q is pulling a lot of strings. You know what I'm saying? He's telling Tracy, like, look, where do you think you got the money to fund these places? It wasn't just from Douda. I am the investor. I was the silent investor, and I'm tired of being silent. So he wants things to go back to the way they used to be, or he gonna cut that money off, basically. You know what I'm saying? So Tracy has no other choice to make sure things go back the way it used to be, I guess. We're gonna see how that all plays out with the whole policing and stuff like that. But we find out in the episode that Trey most likely is going to be running for city council. We talked about this. Of course, he's going to think about it, but we know based off these trailers, he is going to run, and Douda was the person to help clear his name. I know a lot of people have some questions about that because Trey has, a felony on his record. So how in the hell could he run for anything with that on his record? So we know Douda helped clear that with the help of Tracy, and we know that Tracy and Douda seems like they're on good terms as of right now. The sad thing is Trey was like, y'all crazy. I'm not doing this. He doesn't even like Douda, for one. He had a conversation with Marcus, and I guess they're going to keep that tape just in case Douda, starts to run his mouth or do something stupid. They can always have that video and have that in their back pocket. But Douda clearing his name out is all part of the game plan to help Douda clean his, his whole thing up. At the same time, they are trying to make sure that Trey wins. So Douda said, look, I got my god niece. We met Douda's god niece, Tiara. And Tiara, she is down for the cause. She understands her position. She understands what time it is. She is trying to make sure she gets promotion. At the same time, it seems like Trey, all he has to do is just lie. This whole relationship that he's going to have with Douda's god niece is pretty much all for promotion, and it's just leverage for Trey to be able to win. At the same time, it seems like Trey's going to be able to reap those benefits of being in this fake relationship. This girl, she was looking like she was down for the cause. She was looking like she was ready to get those cheeks clapped. And the way that Trey was looking at her, he was looking like, you know what, I'll do that for sure. But at the end of the day, once Douda pulled out those, NDA papers, he was like, hell nah, I'm not signing nothing. I am up out of here. At the end of the day, we know Trey will be running for city council, and this whole little storyline that he has with Douda, his god niece, and Tracy is going to be very, very interesting. At the same time, we know the OG Q is going to have some type of input on all of this because we know him being back trying to control things and get things the way that they used to be is going to have a major effect on everybody. My quick thoughts, early impressions on Jake and his mom Peaches. We know Peaches came back. She's trying to fix things up with her sons, and as of right now, it's looking pretty good. It was like a rocky start because Trey was like, are you crazy? Like, you coming back? How long you going to stay? It was some issues, but it seems like this storyline is going to, end up being well, at least as of right now. Peaches does look cleaned up, and she does look like she is willing to actually be in her son's life. You guys let me know what y'all think about that storyline. Also, my quick thoughts, early impressions on your boy Papa. We know Papa, he was struggling this episode because everybody was making fun of him, making all these different memes and stuff about what happened between him and Jake in last week's episode. So he's going to have to deal with that. At the end of the day, we know Papa, he's going to be going through it in season 5. We're going to talk about Papa's character. We're going to still do the what to expect for the rest of the main cast very, very soon. So be on the lookout for that. My quick thoughts, early impressions on your boy Kevin, Lene, the whole gamers, club that they're going to be having at the school. That's a good deal for Kevin. It's something that he likes to do or loves to do. And from the looks of it, it seems like it's going to be something positive for him and the people that's going to be a part of this whole club. Now, we know Kevin, he found him a new love interest. And this was the same young lady that we saw last season that he was dancing with, Simone. And this girl, in Kevin's perspective, was weird. You know what I'm saying? He liked what he saw because this young lady seems like she was very, very smart. I believe she made, some profit off a NFT or whatever. So she out there doing some good things. But that conversation that she had with Kevin, talking about she only text in all emojis, had Kevin on one. Kevin was like, what the F is she even talking about? But we know Kevin, most likely he's going to feel like he's going to be in love with this young lady as these episodes air out. All I say is make sure Jake ain't around her. Now, my quick thoughts, early impressions on your boy Rashad. Rashad finally has found him a new love interest. And that's good. Rashad got somebody, and it seems like this lady is going to actually like him, right? So we're going to see how that all plays out as well this season. But you guys let me know, man. What did y'all think about episode 2? I will be dropping the full recap for you guys probably later on or whatever. Like I said, this episode, it came out of nowhere for a lot of people because I didn't know it was going to be airing on a Friday once again early. So we're still going to do the full recap, so stay tuned for that. But thank you guys for all the love, all the support, and I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.